Hi everyone, I wanted to send you a video message to bring you up to speed with regard to driving lessons, driving tests and the tuition vehicle that you learn to drive in. Now, elephant in the room, the first thing I'm going to talk about is when we can return to lessons. But unfortunately I can't, we still haven't got a start date.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Now, the general consensus is that we will be able to start our lessons, hopefully, if all things go to plan, around July the 4th. So, in effect, we've got our own Independence Day. Now, when we get the green light to start lessons again, I will phone each of you and double check that you're okay with the time slot that you had prior to lockdown. I would also try to contact people that have expressed an interest to start lessons since lockdown started. Now, I know a lot of you don't like receiving phone calls, you prefer to reply to text, but it would be a lot easier if I could phone you just to make sure that everything's all on board to restart lessons. So if you do receive a phone call from me, please pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone.
If you can't pick up because you're at work or for whatever reason, if you could phone me back as soon as you can, I would really appreciate it. Getting through 25 to 30 people is going to be a bit of a challenge. Now, driving tests. All of the driving tests were cancelled last week.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If you had a test booked prior to lockdown, by now you would have received an email telling you that your test has been cancelled. They haven't rescheduled people on this occasion, so you will need to rebook your own test. Now, don't do that until you receive the email from the DVSA. You will receive an email inviting you to rebook. Don't attempt to rebook until you get the email, because it could cause a lot of confusion and you might end up right at the back of the queue, and I'm hoping that won't happen. When you are invited to rebook, it's very, very important that you check that I'm available for the time that you want to take your test, because it's quite likely that somebody else might book the same time. So just drop me a text just to make sure. When I get texts regarding tests, I try to get back to people as soon as I possibly can, because I know it's difficult when you're booking a test and you're online and you're worried that you might lose the time that you found. So I will do my best to help you there. Okay, the process for the actual driving lessons. When I arrive for your lesson, I will send you a text message. I won't knock on your door, ring the doorbell or walk down the drive. So, if you live in a busy area or an area where it's difficult for me to park outside, I'd really appreciate it if you could be ready. I would expect you to have washed your hands thoroughly before approaching the car. When you arrive at the car, you will be asked to sanitize your hands further, and you will also be offered gloves and a mask.
Wear my face mask in my car.
You don't have to use these gloves and masks if you wish to provide your own. The car itself will be cleaned thoroughly every morning, and prior to each lesson, every surface or control that you're likely to touch will be cleaned with these enormous wipes. Lastly, if you have any symptoms of COVID-19, if you're concerned about family members, cancel your lesson. You will not be charged. I have a 48-hour cancellation policy, as you will know, and although it still applies for other circumstances, it will not apply if the reason you need to cancel your lesson is COVID-19 related. So I don't want you to worry if you need to cancel. Safety is much more important than a driving lesson. So whether you've got a dry cough, sore throat, lack of taste, lack of smell, or maybe a family member that you're concerned about, just cancel the lesson and we will rearrange it. It will not be an issue and you will not be charged for it. So just to summarise, when we get the green light to start lessons again, I will announce it on Facebook, on the Freedom Driving School Facebook page. It's very important that you like that page and accept notifications. After I've announced it, I will start phoning all of the pupils that had lessons prior to lockdown, and I will also attempt to contact those people that have sent me messages after lockdown started expressing an interest to start lessons. Driving tests, keep an eye on your email. When you're invited to rebook your test, contact me, make sure that I'm available, and then we can get a date sorted. And car cleanliness, we want clean hands, be on time, wait for my text to let you know that I've arrived, and you will be asked to sanitise your hands, wear a mask, wear gloves, which I can provide if necessary, and you can rest assured that the car will be sanitised. So if you've got any queries, any questions, let me know, and I pray that we will be able to drive soon, because I know you're probably just as desperate to get out on the road as I am, and then it'll be a great second half to the year, hopefully, for everybody. So meanwhile, keep safe, let me know if you've got any problems, and I'm at the other end of the phone if you want to contact me.